Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, guys. I know I am a couple of minutes early. That's who I am as a person. If I am on time, I'm late. So y'all bear with me. Nobody is late. Hopefully the comments will work. Sometimes on my phone, whenever I am doing live trainings, the comments don't come through. So if you guys could comment, let me see if I can see them. Hopefully, cross your fingers that I will be able to. If not, hopefully my Facebook will get it together at some point in time. So I'm not seeing any comments yet. Let me look at my Facebook on my desktop. See if they are coming through. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. I'm so excited to be here. Yep, they're coming through on my desktop, but not on my phone. Oh, don't you just love technology? Don't you love it? Okay. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. Hopefully my comments will catch up on my computer. Well, they are on my computer. Sorry, on my phone. But I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited that Brittany asked me to train for you guys. This is something that I am super passionate about, and hopefully you guys get a lot of information during our time together tonight. So first and foremost, if you're on here live, give yourself a pat on the back. It's not easy to attend trainings, especially after a long day. If you are a full-time worker outside of Scentsy, you're a mom, anything that has to do with life, you're not the only one. So give yourself a pat on the back that you have invested in yourself, number one, for being in this training group that Brittany's doing for you guys, but also that you are hopping on this live and you're making a priority for your Scentsy business. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and respect all of our time. Hopefully my comments will pick up at some point in time on my phone. So I apologize. I cannot see anything. You guys will probably hear me scream whenever it does decide to pick up. So without further ado, my name is Amber Ryan. I live right outside of Wilmington, North Carolina, in a town called Leland. I'm from Wilmington. I have been doing Scentsy since April of 2016. I am a Superstar Director of the team and group Feet to Faith. I hit Superstar Director in 2020, and I left special education teaching in 2021, a week before school started. So I taught for 8 years. I have a 15-month-old son, light of my life. He is a crazy maniac, but that is what my world revolves around right now, being a work-at-home mom and making it work, working during nap time. So that is enough about me. I cannot wait to get to know you guys more. But what I want to know first, and I'm going to have to, drives me nuts. I'm gonna have to pull up the comments on the computer and see maybe if they'll come through. So I want to know, if you're on here, who wants to be more effective on social media. I did a post earlier asking you guys pre-work to go to your social media and figure out and think through your own platforms if you would buy from yourself or if you would join yourself. And I wanted you guys to start thinking like that, because it's very important how you carry yourself on social media. We know that it's very important how you carry yourself in person, but it's also very important how you carry yourself, present yourself on social media. Social media is not the way, the truth, and the life, but it is how the world is running right now, right? Social media is, I mean, it's not the end all be all, but it's there. Okay. So if you're not feeling confident in social media, I hope that everything I go through tonight is helpful for you guys. It is what you make it. You are in full control over your social media. So what I want you guys to know is that you're in control. of how you show up. You are in control of how you present yourself. You are in control of what you put out there. But do know that once you put something out there, that's the downfall of social media. If you were to go on, you know, ranting and raving about, I don't know, something politics, or ranting and raving about your neighbor or something like that, screenshots are very, very prevalent, and you can't take stuff back. So be very cautious about how you're putting stuff on social media. You are a business owner, so carry yourself like one. I'm not saying that you can't, you know, show that you're drinking a margarita or a seltzer or something like that. You have a life, but remember also that you are the face of your business, okay? So my biggest tip before, I have a lot of notes for you guys, so I hope you guys are ready with some notes. The teacher and me, I have a lot of printed off notes. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in this company. I do not know why you guys joined Scentsy. For me, when I joined back in August 2016, I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and I needed income for the summer. I was moving counties in North Carolina with teaching in the middle of the school year, and it was taking my 12-month pay that I had allotted into 12 months as a teacher and moving it to 10 months. And I'm not good with saving money, so I didn't save for those 2 months, 3 months that I wasn't gonna be getting paid. So I joined because I needed my bills to be paid that summer, okay? You know why you joined. Your why, your passion is going to show. You need to remember your why when you don't wanna show up on social media, because social media is, unfortunately, the way that the world is going, guys, okay? Everybody's on social media. Nobody's really, you know, doing snail mail or anything like that anymore. So you need to make sure that you are passionate. You need to make sure that you're believing in yourself, you're believing in this company. Do you love Scentsy? Do you exude that passion? Do you hear the excitement in your voice when you're going live on social media? If you're not going live on social media, why are you not going live on social media? You need to start doing that, okay? We're gonna talk about the importance of that. But you need to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, okay? Practice does not make perfect, it makes for progress, okay? And you need to believe in this company. Do you use the products? Do you share that you use the products in everything that you do? Okay, I'm gonna talk about the rule of thumb that I go by with social media, but you cannot fake passion. You need to be passionate about this business. You need to exude the passion. People need to be not hypnotized. They need to be entranced when they're watching you talk about a freaking fragrance, y'all. If you follow me on social media, if you do not follow me on social media, go ahead and follow me if you need some tips. We're gonna talk about why copying and pasting is not a good thing. I know you guys see a lot of people in this company doing it. Don't do it. It's not authentic, okay? But with this frosted cinnamon roll, I was in Food Line. I don't know where you guys live, sorry. I'm in North Carolina. I was at the grocery store, and I saw the cinnamon rolls, and I was like, you know what? I can make this tomorrow morning. It's gonna be a great marketing picture, and my son has never had cinnamon rolls before. Voila, okay? I intentionally, listen to me, intentionally slapped my label on one of these bars, because what did I not want to happen? You guys know, you've seen it. People share the same daggone picture over and over and over and over and over and over again. We're not in that game, okay? We are being authentic, and I did that because I don't want my stuff being shared, okay? I love y'all, I mean it. I share a lot of stuff in trainings, but when it comes to marketing and it comes to social media, my stuff is my stuff, and I'm very strategic on how I do stuff. I can see comments, yay! Hi, Tina. Beautiful. Okay, I can see comments now. So we're gonna take it to the basics real quick, okay? What is social media? So social media refers to the means of interactions among people in which they create, they share, or exchange information and ideas in virtual communities and networks, okay? So it is a virtual community, virtual network, okay? So we are changing the game. We have been changing the game of what a network looks like. We don't have to be in person. We have a network at the tip of your fingertips, right? You can get on your phone and you can see what somebody's doing all the way in Alaska. You can see what somebody's doing all the way in Australia. You can see what a consultant in Region 2 is doing. I talk to Lisa Allwood all the time. I can see what she's doing. I've never met her in person, but I can see what she's doing because of social media. There's a lot of power with social media, okay? So social media, The big ones that I use, Facebook, Instagram, I just got into TikTok a couple of months ago, and YouTube, okay? There is Pinterest, there is Twitter. I haven't really dabbled with those too much, but like I said, we're in a digital age, okay? Social media is not going away, it's just changing. If you guys can think about, I'm gonna age myself real quick. MySpace, whenever I was growing up, MySpace was the thing. Then it switched to Facebook. You had to be a college student. I wasn't a college student, I made it up, joined Facebook, okay? Who knows what it's gonna be next? It's ever changing, but we're in a digital age. 90% of jobs use social media to recruit. I want you guys to think about that. 90% of jobs use social media to recruit. I'm not talking about network marketing. I'm not talking about direct sales companies. I'm talking about every single company. That is fact. That is research. 90% of jobs use social media to recruit. Think about LinkedIn. I think I created one back when I was a teacher, but people are looking online for prospects, for recruits, for stuff like that. You're not any different, okay? Brick and mortar stores are using social media to recruit. Think of job fairs, think of advertisements like that. It's all on social media, okay? You see it every single day. Your business is no different. You just have to change the way that you think about your business, okay? Something I want you guys to think about as I'm talking to, I want you to think about who you are trying to attract on social media. Who are you trying to attract on social media? And the person, people, group of people you are not trying to attract on social media are other Scentsy consultants, okay? Let me be very clear with that. I do not post on social media for a Scentsy consultant, wherever they are, to like my stuff. I am posting for the consumer. I'm posting for my customers. I'm posting for future clubbers. I'm posting for possible recruits. That's who I'm posting for. My stuff is geared and marketed and targeted towards them. I love you guys. I love my team. I love my group. I love the Scentsy community, but that's not who I'm doing posts for, okay? If I'm doing posts for that, I'm doing the What Did You Share page. I'm doing my trainings on YouTube, stuff like that. But on my personal social media accounts, I am thinking strategically, okay, who am I posting for? How is somebody going to read that? How is somebody going to, when they ingest that reel that I just put out, what are they going to think? I think about that. I'm very strategic with how I post. Start thinking that way. Okay, so a couple of things before we get into the nitty gritty. I want you guys to think about these things, okay? So with Scentsy, I want you to think about what Scentsy social media is and what Scentsy social media is not, okay? Kind of touch base a little bit on this. So what social media is with Scentsy, okay? It is free marketing for our products. We do not have to pay for social media. It is free marketing, okay? Free marketing for the join opportunity. We have an insane $40 kit going on right now. I was actually working on a Canva right before hopping on this call with you guys. It is free marketing for expanding your customer base. There are no limits of who can be your friend, who can follow you. There are limits of being your friend, right? Okay, we're gonna talk about the importance of social media accounts being public. So, marketing for expanding your customer base. Social media is yours to do what you wish. You are in full control. Nobody is telling you what to do. Just like being an independent Scentsy consultant, we do have standards and guidelines we have to follow. Same with Facebook, right? If you've ever been in Facebook jail, I have. Can't say certain things. But for the most part, social media is yours to do what you wish with. It's yours to be adventurous and exciting and experimental, and you get to do it, okay? And it is a place to be who you want to be, okay? Sorry, guys. One of our core values is being authentic. And I think we think a lot of times we have to be this person. We have to do what this person does that we see, right? And the highlight reel that they put out all the time. We have to be like them, but that's not who we are. You need to be who you are, because the passion that you have exuding in you you can only fake something for so long. You need to be who you are authentically. It's a core value of Scentsy, okay? Let me see. Struggle with that. Okay, yeah, we will get to the importance of that. Okay, so that's what social media is with Scentsy. What social media is not. It is not a place to complain. You guys can think about, I'm sure names are popping in your head of who you know on social media that just uses the platform to complain. They take the what's on your mind, Amber, space that's at the top, way too far and literally use it as a diary, okay? It is not for that. Some people it is. Some people just need a place to vent. But if you want people to take you seriously in your Scentsy business, especially using social media, and you want to grow on social media, it's not a place for that, okay? Social media is not an only spammy flyers page, okay? You are not a spammy flyer. You are not the flyer that everybody in the Scentsy world is sharing, okay? You have control over what you share. Your social media is not anybody else's page. Just because somebody's doing something does not mean that you have to do it. And social media is not a place to copy and paste other people's posts, okay? I cannot tell you how many times, and I made the comment about the frosted cinnamon roll, why I intentionally put my label on there. Not only is social media going to hide your posts when you are copying and pasting other people's language, but people know whether it's you talking or not. If you are reading my stuff, I use a lot of caps. I talk like I scream, okay? I'm not screaming at people. I just like typing in caps, okay? It gets people's attention. I use a lot of spacing. I use a dash a lot. People know how you talk, okay? Be authentic and don't copy and paste, okay? I can't tell you how spammy it looks when you're just scrolling and I see literally the same post over and over and over and over and over and over again. Ashley, so my label, let me grab a bar that has my label on it. So literally, let me just pull one out. Sorry. So when I give my customers, this is what it looks like. When I give my customers all their stuff, everything's labeled. This was just a bar that I had on hand. I have my label on it. So when you saw my hand, I put my tattoo in a lot of my pictures too. And again, it's not to be mean. I just don't want my content, because I take social media very, very, very hardcore. I don't want my stuff floating around. So I just slap a label on there, okay? Has my name, has my picture, and I usually have my tattoos in the picture. Again, it's not to be mean. It's just strategic social media, okay? All right, so a couple questions for you guys. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. You are so welcome. So, I know this picture is floating around a lot, right? This is the picture, this is from the flyer for the Scent Warmer of the Month. This picture's on the marketing tab, and thankfully we have a lot of marketing images that are absolutely incredible. They look great now, right? They look like they're staged in somebody's house. But what I want you guys to look at, would you be more inclined to stay and look at this picture? Or would you be more inclined to stay and look at this picture and see what I have to say? So this picture or this picture. We'll say A is Scentsy picture, or B, the picture that I took. I want you to think about that when you are coming up with content to put on social media, okay? Like I said, these are fantastic. They are fantastic, and what I love about the marketing images is that when we don't have the product on hand, right? When the Monsters Inc. stuff was coming out, for example, nobody had that Monsters Inc. warmer. You're gonna use those marketing images. I'm not saying don't use them. I'm just saying you need to think about what is going to grab the attention of your audience. Your target audience, remember, we're not talking to consultants. Who are you trying to capture their attention? You guys are all agreeing, right? This right here that my sister took at a home party she had. Y'all are probably like, Amber, Okay, sorry, somebody was calling me. Okay, so you're more likely to look at this, right? The real life picture. This is why I always, if you're at a place in your business, invest in at least $10 of the month so that you can go live smelling stuff. You can take pictures with the bar. And if it's a warmer that you like or you think that you can resell it, get the warmer so that you can take real life images with it. Okay? Okay, I have another one for you guys. And I already talked about this. But would you rather, this is literally a flyer for a customer, but would you rather see this image from the marketing tab of the bar, or this is the picture I was telling you guys. Would you rather see the picture of the cinnamon rolls with the bar with my label on it? Which would you rather see? If you were scrolling, so A, Scentsy, B, cinnamon rolls. Which would you rather see? Okay. Okay. See how easy that was. And I already told you guys the backstory of that. All I did, I was already grocery shopping anyways. I was like, okay, I can grab this and that would be a great marketing opportunity. Start thinking outside the box, okay? But then I also was like, oh my gosh, the more that I stare at that, the more that I want cinnamon rolls all the time. That's just a whole issue. But I want you guys to show, or I want you to see with me showing that, how important and how that shows. You guys can tell that, number one, I have that bar on hand, okay? So if my customers want samples, or if they're not getting the Happy Meal, I can give them a sample of it. I can let them know how it smells. And I evoked memories by talking in my caption about how that literally smelled identical to the cinnamon rolls baking when I was little mornings, okay? So get your wheels rolling with that, okay? So we're gonna go over my main tips for successful social medias with Scentsy, okay? So this is really the nitty gritty. Let me take a sip of this. All right, so my main tips for successful socials with Scentsy, okay? Number one, you need to be you and be authentic. I've already touched base on this, but with authenticity being one of our core values, you need to align yourself with that. You can't possibly be passionate about Scentsy if you're not passionate about one of our core values, and that's being authentic, okay? Copying and pasting is not authentic. I already told you guys that. You have to show up consistently as you, okay? So I'm gonna challenge you guys. Stop with the marketing images that I just kind of told you guys about. Stop with the overused flyers. I know we have some great Facebook groups that are flyer pages, but if you absolutely need to make a flyer, go to Canva. It's free. If you don't have a Canva account, I highly recommend it's user-friendly, but it's easier for me to move everything around online, but it does have an app. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. That's how I make all of my flyers. So stuff that I'm mailing out, I make my labels through that. I made a join special little flyer. That's how I made it. So I'm not using the same thing that people are using over and over and over again, okay? Number two, integrate Scentsy use into personal social profiles, okay? We're gonna kind of touch base here. I have it later on, but you need to be sharing Scentsy in your personal social profiles, okay? I have 9 of you watching live. Who all has been sharing Scentsy on your personal pages? Or are you just posting in your VIP page? Something I'm really big on is if you want to expand, if you want to be using social media to your advantage, you have got to get out of your comfort zone, and you have to do it on your personal page. Your VIP page is fantastic. I use my VIP page. I've had one since the very beginning of my Scentsy career. But you have to share on your social media, your personal social media, okay? If you go to any of my social medias, you see Scentsy mixed into everything. You see me being a mama. You see me being a dog mom. You see, my kid literally being a psychopath. You see Scentsy everywhere, okay? Business pages also are fine. I haven't really dabbled too much into a business page, but if you use a business page, that's fine. Just make sure that you are posting in your personal page, okay? What that's going to do, it's going to facilitate a relationship with potential customers, your customers that you already have, potential recruits, and they get to form a relationship with you in the social media network, okay? They get to see that you're a real human. They get to see that you use Scentsy in your life. You're not just posting about a product, but hey, she actually uses those warmers. Hey, she actually sprays her bed with Scentsy Fresh. Hey, she actually uses that air purifier. Oh my gosh, she actually has that mini fan diffuser in her car. Wait, what was that hack she just showed? Hold on, let me watch that again. Let me watch that story. Show how you are using Scentsy. People are watching, and I'm going to tell you this over and over and over again. Brittany probably has a million times. People are watching. They're watching. Even if they're not liking, even if they're not commenting, even if they don't say anything. Y'all, I just had somebody from high school. I graduated high school back 2008. Someone I've been friends with on Facebook since high school just ordered for me the last flash sale. She'd never used Scentsy before, but she's been watching me for that long. Since 2016, okay? Share on your personal pages. All right, number 3, show your face. Show your face. You guys saw that picture of me, right? You all agreed that the picture of me with the warmer, right? That's just a static post. We're going to talk about different types of posts. That's a static post, but like in your stories, in your reels, all of that, you need to be showing your face, just like I'm doing for you guys right now. I don't know any of you guys personally, but I'm here, I'm showing up, I'm showing my face. What would you guys do if I was like, I don't even know if I would be able to do that. Have a training like without my face on? You wouldn't be able to connect with me, right? I don't even know if that's possible. Maybe Zoom. There's probably some way you can do that. But show your face. People are buying from you. People can buy Scentsy from anybody. People can join Scentsy underneath anybody. Seriously, anybody. There's a thing that people are copying and pasting right now. Don't copy and paste. But there's a post, I'm sure you guys have seen it, where it's like, drop your zip code below and let me tell you if the Scentsy consultants are needed in your area or something like that. I haven't paid too much attention to it. Dang, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, it'll come back. It'll come back. Okay, yep, it's gone. Train left. Sorry, guys. Train is gone. Moral of the story, show your face. People are buying from you. They're not buying from somebody. They're not going to stay a consistent customer from somebody. They're not going to join somebody if they don't have a relationship with you. If they don't know, like, and trust you, even if it's through social media, they're not going to buy from you. They're not going to join you if you are not showing up. Show your face, okay? It's scary at first. You don't have to be perfect. Slap a filter on. The more you do it, the more you'll get used to showing your face, the more you really, be presentable, but the more you really just won't care what you look like on social media, okay? Gosh, I have no clue what I was gonna say. All right, number 4, be relatable. Be relatable. This goes back to being on your personal page, okay? Are you relatable? Okay, if you go to all of my social medias, you know I am a mom, I am a wife, I am a sister, I used to be a teacher because it says it in my bio. Are you a nurse? Are you a plant lover? Are you a dog mom? Are you a margarita lover? I post about margaritas a lot. I love tequila. Share you on your social media and sprinkle in Scentsy, okay? It should not be complicating. But if you're going to be relatable, so for me, I talk about mental health a lot on my social media. I talk about, being a mom, being a work at home mom. It's hard. I talk about my struggles, but that's not what my whole page is about. I want to be relatable. I want people to think that they can come to me and talk to me. I don't want them to think that I'm holding myself on this high standard, and I'm absolutely not. I want them to know I'm just like them. I have the same struggles. I share the same interests. I share the same likes, the dreams, everything. Be relatable, okay? You're human. Everybody's human. Nobody's perfect. If we were, we wouldn't all be learning with trainings, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5, show up every single day in some way with Scentsy, okay? Show up every single day in some way with Scentsy. This is a rule of thumb that I go by. In my stories, I have to show up at least one time a day in my stories about Scentsy. If I did not show up, if it's like 7 p.m. and I did not show up in my story at all about Scentsy that day, which is usually on the weekends because I like to check out a little bit on the weekends, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do something really quick, okay? Whether, spraying my bed or changing my wax real quick or showing off a wall fan diffuser, something like that, okay? So that's my rule of thumb. I show up at least one time a day in my stories about Scentsy, and we're going to talk about the different ways to post on different social media platforms. But I do this even on the weekends, okay? Monday through Friday, I do a reel Monday through Friday, okay? Based on the content that I am wanting to talk about, I do a reel and then I save it on my phone using the Friendly app, Friend LY app. You can save any stories, any live videos, anything like that, any reels, straight from the app itself and save it to your phone. And then I literally upload the exact same video on TikTok. And then I upload the exact same video on YouTube Shorts, okay? They're all the same video, but just different platforms, okay? Make it easy for yourself. And then I do static posts, which is literally just a picture that doesn't move, and my grid sprinkled throughout the week. I might not make a static post on Instagram every single day, but that's because my audience isn't really looking at my static posts. They're looking more at my stories and my reels. Okay, number 6. What you need to think about is, do your social media accounts reflect somebody that people want to buy Scentsy from or join under? I asked you guys this early, very strategically, because you need to think about this. Your social media can draw people in, but it can also push people away. Think about that follow and unfollow button. It's extremely easy to do one or the other, okay? Are you posting content that's educating and it's entertaining and it's exciting and somebody can't wait to see what you're gonna post next? Or are you posting stuff that is drama related? It is, bashing people, or it's complaining or anything like that, that people just there's enough negativity in the world. What are you posting? Make sure you're posting to where you want to draw people in, okay? It's all about the relationships. That's really what social media is about, forming relationships in that network that is digital and online, okay? Also, are you being consistent? Are you being consistent? Okay, does your social media reflect somebody who is a consistent business owner? Or does it reflect somebody who may or may not still do Scentsy, and I can't even see it in your bio, and I don't know the last time you posted about Scentsy, so I have to guess she's probably not doing Scentsy anymore, okay? So think about that. You need to be consistent. I find it very hard when somebody likes something or messages me or comments on something and I go immediately to their Instagram page and I can't tell if they're somebody who want to be a customer, somebody who wants to join my team, or if they're a consultant. I have messaged people sometimes and they were a consultant and I had no clue. And it wasn't because I was trying to poach them. It was because literally there was no Scentsy anywhere, okay? You need to let people always know that you're a consultant, okay? Number 7, figure out your brand, okay? Who are you and who are you trying to attract, okay? Like I said, the way that I type my captions, the way that I type different statuses, the way that I type in my stories, I use the same font across the board pretty much. But in my stories, I'm using the same font. I'm usually using capital letters, and it's usually white font, okay? In my reels, I'm using the exact same font. I'm usually in capital letters, and I use the same color, okay? What is your brand? Who are you showing up as? Make it consistent across the board. You get to decide who you are. Do you love black? I love black. Do you love mauve? I love mauve. Do you love anything natural, neutral, anything boho? That's me. Now, I'm getting more adventurous in my years, I guess. I like bright pink stuff now, okay? Didn't used to like that. But if you were to see me post something with like peace signs and like rainbow colors and stuff like that, that's not me. I know I'm wearing that on my shirt right now, but this gray color is really more who I am as a person. So if you see my stuff on social media, you're not going to see bright and shiny colors. You're not going to see sparkles. You're not going to see Wendy Heath New Guest's stuff, okay? That's not my brand. That's her brand, but mine is neutral. Mine is black. Mine is neutral colors. So typically that's what you're going to see, okay? Figure out what it is that you want to be on social media. You get to control that, okay? Also, who are you? Okay, how can people connect with you? Think about your target audience. How can people connect with you? So for me, a lot of people I can connect with are currently teachers or they were teachers. They're stay-at-home moms. They're moms. They're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I can connect with those people because that's where I was. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? People who love plants, I love plants. People who love wine, I love wine. People who love football, you get what I'm saying, okay? Figure out who you are, figure out your brand. It's gonna all go together into your niche. Whenever you figure out who you are, who you wanna be on social media, I'm not saying be fake because you cannot fake passion, but only for so long, but who you are. I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you guys passionately about social media if it was not something that I'm passionate about, right? Brittany wouldn't have reached out to me if she didn't see on social media I am genuinely passionate about social media. I wouldn't be able to fake that. You get what I'm saying? Good. Okay, number 8. There's a lot of tips. I hope this is not too much for you guys. Okay, number 8, call to action on every post. Okay, what is a call to action? So if you are to look at, let's go to my Instagram. And I actually just learned this with a training I was in last month. So call to action meaning. This is a reel I did today. So call to action is drawing people to comment, okay? You see there's 5 comments on here. So what did I say? I said drop a raise your hand if you love getting spoiled, okay? People weren't talking about that, but it still brought traffic in, okay? Let's show you guys another one. Common conversations with Amber. Drop a boom, I don't even know what that is. Dynamite in the comments if you're ready, okay? It's drawing people to comment, okay? To interact. Drop a leaf if you're ready for all things fall, okay? Don't overcomplicate it. There's my, I didn't do a call to action on that one, but you get what I'm saying, okay? So call to action, it's something that I learned, like I said, and not everybody does it. It's fine. Not every post gets it, but people are watching, and I know they are because the the traffic is happening, okay? The insights are working. So let's see. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting confused here. Okay. Number 9, come up with a brand. I kind of already talked about this with, what's the last one that I said? Oh, I did already talk about this. Figure out your brand, okay? So the colors, the fonts, the ways that you type. When someone else sees it, it screams you. It's not a copy and paste. It's not what, you know, you're not saying what somebody else is saying. And people can literally see that that's what somebody else said, okay? Number 10, all social media accounts public. Public social media accounts, okay? This is something that I struggled with for a very long time because I was a teacher, okay? I was a teacher for 8 years, and I was like, you know what? I do not want to be public. I do not want my kids' parents to see my stuff. Facebook, you can hide old pictures, okay? I have albums from college and before college that are all private on Facebook, okay? If you want to grow on social media and if you want to reach outside of your current network using social media strategically, you have to be public. You have to be public, okay? Facebook has a new way of being public where you can, what is it, a digital creator? I just did that last week, okay? Digital creator. And Instagram, I think I'm an entrepreneur on there. But what is so great, not only that you can expand your network when you are able to be seen, okay? When you're private, nobody can look at your stuff. Nobody can share your stuff. If you've noticed on Instagram, if you're trying to share somebody's post that is private or you're trying to share the story that they tagged you in, you cannot do that. Nobody can share your content, your posts, your stories, anything like that if you are private, okay? Besides that, because that's a huge point of why you need to be public. You get to look at insights if you are public, okay? Facebook, if you are change it to digital creator, you can look at the insights of the age range of who looks at you. What content is creating the most engagement? What time of the day people are looking at your stuff the most? Instagram does the same thing. YouTube does the same thing. I know it's scary, but I did it whenever I was a teacher, and I don't regret it one bit, okay? If I could tell you guys how many people in the last 2 months alone that I've gotten as new customers from social media, and that I've also had new recruits last month alone because of social media, it's insane. Do it, do it, do it. I can't express it enough, okay? Only if you're comfortable. Like I'm saying, I'm not telling you to like jump off a cliff right now. But think about it, and I would definitely say to go public, okay? But that's a tip from me. Take it as you want it, okay? Number 11, if you do not already have one, create a link tree, okay? A link tree, if you do not have one, I'm speaking gibberish over here. A link tree is literally a free website you can sign up for, and you can put in different links, okay, with one click. So I'm going to show you guys mine. Okay. Tell I'm a teacher, right? Like to teach. Okay. So go to Linktree. It's like linktr.ee. Okay. Linktree. Log in. Right. So it's going to show you guys right here. Sorry. What mine looks like, okay? I don't pay for this. I do not pay for it, but it shows what it's going to look like whenever it's on there, okay? Share, that's where my link is. But you can literally just go on here and add any links, okay? So that whenever, let's see. Whenever I have my link and people are looking at my link tree, this is exactly what they see, okay? I need to change that because it's not 10% off anymore, but you can see that I have my website, I have my club, I have join, I have a customer YouTube channel, my Instagram, TikTok, customers only, VIP group, consultant training, income disclosure, okay? I do not pay for it. There is a pro way that you can pay for that. Sorry, I thought I heard my son crying. But with my link tree, I have it in my bio of all of my social media, okay? I have it in my bio for Facebook, my Instagram, and sorry, I keep hearing him. I think my husband's got him. Okay. My YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, okay? That way, people know that it's always sitting right there in my bio. People can see it, but I can also use the hashtag link in bio, and people can be drawn to that, okay? I'm not one to post links with posts. Now, I do love an embedded link in a story because it's right there. It's very easy to click. But when I do a static post on Facebook, I'm not putting my link in there. And if you guys know people right now that have been like almost banned from posting on Facebook, it's because they're posting their link too much. Facebook is going to tag that as very salesy. They don't want that going on. So it's a very easy way to get around that and just say link in bio. Okay. All right. Number 12. I already said this, but learn how to use Canva and create your own flyers to stand out. Okay. You guys have already seen it. People are way less likely to scroll past something if it's something that they have not seen a bunch of times. You guys know that, okay? Gosh, my throat. Okay. So now I'm going to touch real quick on the different types of ways to post on social media based on insights, okay? And like I said, insights can only be seen if you have a public profile, okay? Put links in stories. So if you are on Instagram, go to create a story, and then there's a little like a Post-it little guy in the corner. If you click on him, there's a button that says link, and then you'll just paste the link in there, and then you can name it whatever you want to. But it'll embed directly on your story so that when people are looking at your story, like if Harvest Collection, if you're posting about one of the warmers, you can literally just say, snag it here. And that would be the link that they click directly on. It'll bring them directly to your PWS or whatever you're sending them to. It's great. Highly recommend. So different types of ways to post on social based on insights, okay? So Facebook is a older generation. I've already talked about this. I have had Facebook since, I don't even know, early 2000s, okay? It's an older generation, so people are not looking at stories. If you guys have ever looked at, I know the stories are at the top of the page of Facebook, but people are not on Facebook looking at stories. They just aren't. Some people are. It's very rare, but if you look at the amount of people that are viewing stories on Facebook compared to Instagram, it's extremely low, okay? So I like to do static posts on Facebook, which is just a post. Okay, just a regular old post with a picture, with a caption. That's what people are seeing. That's what people are looking at on Facebook, okay? Instagram is a younger generation. People on Instagram are looking at stories at the top, and they are looking at reels, okay? Instagram is really big on reels right now. If you are making posts on Instagram, like I do here from time to time, you can share your post into your story, which when you embed it into your story, people are then going to see it and they'll click on it and look at it. Okay? I hope that makes sense. But Instagram, younger generation, stories and reels. Okay? TikTok, I already told you guys what I do with TikTok and YouTube. I have the Friendly app, Friendly app. It's like a little blue alien looking dude. I save my reels through that app, and then I literally upload them to TikTok and I upload them to YouTube Shorts. Okay? But TikTok, you guys know, I didn't have TikTok. I didn't know what the hype was. You can get freaking lost in some daggone For You page. Scroll, okay? That's a hot mess. But TikTok is entertainment, okay? How-tos, all that. If you have TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. Conspiracy theory, rabbit holes, everything you could ever want under the sun is on TikTok. Go ahead and add to it, okay? Add in some Scentsy. YouTube, people are looking at how-to videos, they're looking at unboxing, they're looking at shorts. You just kind of have to play around with it. YouTube, it does take a much longer time to get seen. But if you are consistent with it, your views will start going up. I have not experienced insane growth with YouTube yet, but I know that it will be coming if I stay consistent with it, okay? So, I know that was a lot of information. I've somehow done that in only 50 minutes, so thank you guys for staying with me. But my social medias, if you guys want to take a look at what I do, you are more than welcome to. Just do not copy and paste stuff. That's all that I ask. My Instagram is THE Amber Ryan. So THEAMBER RYAN. My Facebook is Amber Ryan. I'm public on both. So just follow me. My TikTok is The Amber Ryan. And then my YouTube, I have a YouTube training channel for consultants, and that is just Amber Ryan, Scentsy Superstar Director. So you guys have any questions for me? I know that was a lot of information. I hope that was very helpful for you guys. I kind of just threw up a whole lot at you guys. But if you have any questions, I will stay on for a couple more minutes and answer them. If not, I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your evening to listen to me chat with you guys about something that I'm so super passionate about. Social media is by no means the end-all be-all of how you run your business, because you know that this is a relationship building business. You have to take it a step further. You have to create those relationships. You have to foster those relationships. You have to, text those people, form relationships with them, get them in your VIP page. But it's definitely a way that you can explode your business and expand your customer base with just a little bit of effort. If you just do some of the tips that I was talking about, you can attract a lot on social media and expand your customer base. All it takes, guys, you have to be consistent, be yourself, have fun with it. There's no rules. There's no rules with social media. And like I said, you just can't say certain things on Facebook. You can't obviously go on your stories cussing and all that, but have fun with it. Be yourself, figure out who you want to be on social media, figure out what you want to portray, figure out your target audience, who you want to talk to. You're not going to be for everybody. Not everybody can listen to my stories. Some people say I post too much. I don't really care. It used to bother me a lot, but now I'm like, okay, well, this is how I get paid. This is how I stay home with my baby, and I share that a lot on social media. So yeah, I hope it was helpful for you guys. And if you do have any questions, just drop them in the group. I don't know if Brittany's going to keep me in there or not, but I can absolutely answer any questions for you guys if you, while you're laying in bed, can't get to sleep tonight or tomorrow or the rest of the week, think of something. Just put it in the group, or you guys can slide in my messages, and I will try my hardest to get back with you guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you again, Brittany. Bye.